America. I love the concept, the traditions, the dignity, the history. I love the American people. I love the American citizen voters. I love all those people who want so much to come here that they travel 5,000 miles in order to legally, let me say that fourth time, legally enter the country. I love all those people, my father, my mother, my grandmother, my grandfather, my wife's grandparents, all these people who came to America in search of a better life, and we do have a better life. And I appreciate them, I honor them, I thank God for them, and all of them, whether it's 1860 or 1960 or 2020, it doesn't matter. All these people are wonderful. Now, what we need to do, my dear friends, is we need to continue to share with each other our thoughts. We need to continue to pray to God, I pray to God. I do. I pray to God that God would save us, protect us, and defend us against all evil intention of our enemies and those who think they're our friends, but like Judas, betrayed Jesus because, by the way, Judas thought he was doing the right thing. Judas thought, he didn't care about the 20 pieces of silver. That's nothing. Forget all those sermons about the 20 pieces of silver. Judas believed that Jesus was the man. And Judas believed that Jesus was going to bring about the revolution according to the way Judas envisioned the revolution. And so in order to force the hand of what he considered a reticent leader, a reticent leader, he made a deal with the Romans, not for the money, but in order to force Jesus to do what Judas wanted him to do. But Judas did not understand that Jesus is sovereign, and Jesus will do what Jesus wants to do, and Jesus will accomplish what Jesus wants to accomplish, and Jesus will act according to the plan that Jesus has outlined. And so Judas, attempting to usurp all of that and force Jesus' hand, is a loser. And once he realizes the loserness of his position, he hangs himself. I wish he hadn't hanged himself. I'm not a big fan of Judas hanging himself, people, but he did it. That's the way it goes. So, okay, my friends, that's enough for today. But I want to defend our beloved president. I want to call out Don Bongino. I want to call out Laura Ingraham. I want to call out Black Conservative Patriot. I want to call out Mark Levin. I want to call out Blaze TV. All of these many sophisticated and well-financed organizations will serve you well. And if you will, I'm going to try to develop, and you will know this. It's been weeks and weeks. I think I'm on a 46th podcast. I don't yearn for your money. I don't yearn for your contribution. I don't plead and beg. I do this for you and for myself, from the bottom of my heart. I do this for you and for myself because of my dedication to the United States of America and our common freedom and our common culture and our adherence to a freedom of religion and assembly and speech. And I don't do this just because of Donald John Trump, although I did vote for him, and I do honor him, and I do appreciate him, and I do believe that he will be the one person who is smart enough and experienced enough and adroit enough to get us out of the mess that we got ourselves in with the shutdowns. Okay, so friends, thank you very much for listening. I want to ask you to share this with others, to tell them about the Frederick Henry Show, which is relatively sporadic, but I'm doing the best I can. I want to thank you for your comments just scribble to me in Facebook and the like more. And I want to thank you for your willingness to put out a sign in the front of your home for Donald J. Trump. And I want to thank you. You know what I want to thank you for? I want to thank you for being yourself, for being who you are and what you are and what you believe in. Because you know what? That is valuable. You, my dear friends, my listener, the person who is tuning in this broadcast, you are personally powerful and personally important and personally a part of God's plan for our world. So thank you very much for listening. I'm Frederick Henry, and this is the Frederick Henry Podcast Show.